Hey guys, guess what? It's tour time! So I'm actually going to start you off in my office, which is just outside of my nursery now. So today I will be filming Fun Fur Friday, and before I get started filming, I thought I would show you some of my nursery. Alright, so let's get started. Oh, this is my little office area, and there is my living room, my front door. That way is my bedroom, and behind me is my bathroom. That's where the music's coming from. So this is my little hallway area. This is where I have my office. This is where I do my crafting and things, my scheduling for the babies. I do in here. But yeah, here's different crafts. I was gonna like clean it up more, but I thought, you know, this is how it normally looks. So, which my iron is usually behind the sewing machine, but so yeah, this is where I do my crafting and stuff. And like my chair goes in there, but beyond that purple curtain right there is my nursery. So I guess we will get started. Cool. La la la. La 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 la. And so here we are right outside my office. It has been several days since I have filmed for my tour. I have been working on bows for a very, very special friend of mine. And this is some of the bows I've made for her. And then there's some other bows over here that I've made. Just lots of little bows that need a clip. But now it's time to enter the nursery beyond this curtain. It is time to get started. So let's go. We're just going to start right here at the entrance. And who do we have? We have Dallas and Mia just sitting here chilling right as you walk in the door. There's little Dallas. She's all changed for Wednesdays. We wear pink. And she's looking pretty adorable. And there, of course, is my Mia. She's sitting in her bed. Took her tutu off of her. But it's Mia Salvatore and Dallas Bellatrix. And that's where they're hanging out right now. And then just slightly over here is more babies. They are sitting on a dresser that has some of my clothes in it. So down here is a little Little Mommy, Fisher Price. There's part of a set. The little car seat is on the other side of the room. And that is a dog crate. And we will get to that. Well, first right here, there's Katniss Everly. She's sleeping. And Pippa Luke, Ondine. She is the wee mouse. Yeah, I should probably tell these other ones. She is the Salia replica. Dallas is the Henry replica. Mia is the Missy, the replica of Missy kit. And this is a little fox that was sent to us by Auntie Bonnie. So now there's Sophie in her little crib, Sophie Sarabi. She is a replica of the Leighton Rose kit. Look at those little eyes. And then there's Giabella Grace. She is Paradise Gallery Sweet as Honey. And she's in her little bed. So there's those girls, those 4 right there. Step back more so you can see where we are. So this is a dog crate, and I left it in here to use so I'd have another surface, but it just so happened to work out a certain way. And this is something right here that I wanted to show you guys, which may help you if you have a table or anything else that you could put. I will show you what I've got going on here. First, I want to show you the girls here. So here we have little Nathalia Lorraine. I've seen her kit named 2 different ways, so I'm not sure exactly what kit she is, if it's Teal or Tildy Cora. Her neck says Tildy Cora. One word, and there's nothing else there. And then over here is Marnie Coraline, and she's just chilling. So there they are sitting. And now I will show you this cool little thing I have added here. And this blanket, by the way, I didn't mention, this blanket that's under here was actually made by my mother when I was a child. Actually, I think my mom made this before I was born, to be honest. I think she made it when my sister was a baby. So I will show you what's going on here now. So hey guys, here we are back again in the nursery, and I wanted to show you one of the things about my nursery that may possibly help people with space issues. So let's switch the camera around and I'll show you. Okay, so what I want to show you guys is that this part of my playpen right here, I'm going to have to move, well, I'm going to have to move Pillow. But you just grab, we can leave your fox. We just grab Sydney. She can just stand right there for a minute. You want to stand up right there, girl? And nope. Oh man, she just fell down. And I'm going to put Marnie right next to her, right there. Move these lovies. Oh, come here, Thea. And she can just sit right there for now. Move her Pillow. Now, for all that, I move this blanket out of the way, and apparently a rolled up t-shirt. This is a changing table. And I realized that that is not a good angle. Let me move you. Okay, I thought I'd actually hold this for just a moment. So that is the changing table part of my pack and play. And so rather than using the changing table part of it, what I did was I put my dog crate here because my dogs like to hang out in here with me. Plus I needed another surface. So I put it enough distance apart that I can just do this. This is and it just sits right on top of the door of the dog crate. I mean, I can close the door to the dog crate. There we go. So it just gives it, it just help makes it to where there's one more surface in here for me to put the girls on. Now I wanted to show you, let me move this out of the way. So this, of course, this part of this goes lower. That's just an insert. I can take that out and I can utilize this whole bottom area what I had thought about doing before was putting blankets in there, but I don't really have any blankets to put in there. And I have some extra ones, but I don't want to put them in there because then it would be too hard to get them out because I'd have to move all the girls and stuff. So that was a bad idea. Now this thing that Samara is in, this thing actually attaches to inside of the play area right here. There's one on either side that slots into. So the whole top area would essentially be covered with the little bassinet and the changing table. But I use this is weird, but I'm using a folded up dog crate. Those metal dog crates. Kermit is falling over. Kermit the Frog. But that's a large dog crate is what I'm trying to say. Folded up and it's on its side. And I just took the slots that are supposed to go in the little hole and I stuck them into the wire of the dog crate there. And then the side of it sits on the top of the playpen. So it's almost like from this metal cage, more or less, all the way to the dog crate. That's almost like one long unit, I guess, because all that has to go all together, which is why I put it on that wall. But since my dogs broke my window, and now they're trying to get over into there all the time. I'm afraid that they're going to hurt themselves or break the other window. So, yeah, there's outside the window. What do you see? But anyways, let's move pillow. Oh, I see that one side of my playpen is actually collapsed down. I didn't know that wasn't even on there. Crazy. Right, so you saw Samara over there. I'm doing this with my tablet. And so next to them are my little babies in this bassinet that I got quite a while ago. I've had it for a while, but it's really pretty. It did have a little bottom area down there, but Stella decided that it was her bed, and so she started sleeping in it, and it eventually kind of got ripped. So I just said, whatever. So there's my little babies sleeping in the bassinet, just chilling out. And then next to them are Alessa and JJ in the little box bed, one of the box beds that I made. And she's already dressed in her clothes, her brand new clothes. And then there's Torrance and Ezra. They're also chilling in a box bed that I made. And underneath them, well, is Juniper for one thing, but I have these two tubs right here. These are full of VHS tapes. I do have a VCR, but it's easy enough just to move the girls and the one blanket that's on there, which I probably need to move that blanket anyways. And just get into the containers. I also need to move those blankets. I might actually put those in there now that I have them. But, so yeah, you saw where Juniper was sitting here. But all this will be changed and moved and arranged differently. That little June bug. You guys never saw her in this video. This video is actually blocked by a anime studio that is quite popular and has a lot of copyrights I did not realize. So I'm like, whoops, I don't even want to say it for fear I might get in trouble. Well, there's little Milena and Casey, and they're hanging out with the triplets. And the triplets have their clothes already picked out for them for the next time they're going to be on, which is a surprise, you don't know. But they are also in a box bed that I made. And then next to them is their wall of, woo, their wall of clothes. And that's parts of a dog crate. That's like the dividing part of a dog crate. And then the bottom part of it is a folded up dog crate. So that's this side of the room over here. And I moved my tripod, but the next thing I'm going to show you is what's behind me. But I'm just going to give you a little scan back around to show you where we've been. Look at those girls. I'm going to fix it all the way back up again. That's okay. So yeah, there's where we came from. And I did take the door off because the door opens out. And my desk is sitting there. And they both it wouldn't have worked with the desk and the door. So yeah, so here's where we came from. And here's where we've been. All right. I'll see you for the next part. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at this side of the nursery now. This is where usually I keep everything. It gets pretty messy pretty fast. I got my pens and just little notes written everywhere, and there's my scissors and my calendar, my dry erase markers. I need some new ones very badly in different colors. And there's all the cards that everybody has sent me so far. And as you see on that screen right there, there's all sorts of little notes to remind myself of things. And then each one of these little boxes, there's different, like that one's tights. And you can see socks 0 to 6 months, socks 6 months plus. And all those things are 0 to 3 months stuff. And then preemie in that box. And then there's a hat box, hats and hair ties. And there's a little baby clothes. And there's a teeny tiny little Care Bear. That's old. Those are the little baby clothes in those monster boxes right there. There's some tiny, tiny little diapers. And then on the next shelf, we've got, as you can see, slippers and footies and shoes. Oh my God, shoes. A little bit more preemie clothes. The rest of my 0 to 3 in those two boxes. And then up there, the 6 to 9 months. And the 12 month plus. All that is just storage stuff. Most of those boxes right there are empty. You have a full view of where I sit and how I do this. So yeah, my chair isn't in there right now because it's in my office. But yeah, there it is. That's what it looks like. Well, hey there, Sydney. What are you doing, honey? She is standing right on up. So I wanted to show you where I film. This is the area, my table that I use. And of course, Sydney is in my chair. And I will show you more of this shelf later. Yeah, lots of Post-its. But we got Sydney standing over here in my chair, just chilling out, waiting for me. Because we are going to be filming Fun for Friday today. And so, let me back up and show you my little setup here. So, that is where I film. That is the little holder thing for my tablet. And then I have Post-its all over so I won't forget what I'm going to say, things. I have a light right here. that I put plastic over. It doesn't get hot at all. There's no heat to it, so I put a piece of plastic over it to just sort of dim the light just a little because it's kind of harsh. Yeah, and then so yeah, my tablet goes there, and then of course I sit here and talk to you guys that way. So yeah, this is where I film. This is my spot. So my perspective is that. That's what it looks like when I film. All right, so that is the filming spot. I usually have like their clothes already picked out because I do, you know, a schedule. And I mean, of course, I can change it if I want, but just so I know what I'm doing. But I go ahead and I pick out whatever baby's clothes like for the week. Like I've already got this whole week done as far as picking out clothes. So now, you know, it's just I come in here, I get ready to film, I pick up the baby, get their stuff, you know, and, you know, get started. So I used to just kind of wing it, but I've learned to just be a little bit more prepared, which helps me to be more focused like during my videos, and that way I can focus more on you guys than like the clothing or what I'm doing. And while I'm over here, yes, Stella, these girls are here. She's talking. She's like, what are you doing? They're gonna play bears. Oh, they're fighting over a little piece of cardboard. They like to chew up cardboard. So I think they found a toilet roll I dropped. That's what they're fighting over. So that's the little basket that I made, if you guys remember right there. And I'm just I've started putting the clothes in it that I take off the babies. That wasn't the intention of the basket, but that's kind of what it's turned into. Because that basket up there, that is where I was keeping the dirty clothes. Not dirty clothes, but the ones I take off the babies. But now, as you can see, it has a plastic bag with pillows in it. Those are the pillows that are for sale. After I get done with them, I put them in plastic so that they won't get anything on them, any dust or dog hair or anything. They might have my hair on them though. But so yeah, that's where I'm putting the pillows I'm selling. So, and then that's just the top of the dresser there. I've got the little basket with binkies in it. This is just, I don't know, it's just there. That bow, I want to put a hair clip on it. And then that's something I got to send to Tamoriel. And then this is my basket of hair accessory things and just various other things I might need for the babies. And then in that basket, the pink bucket, is just white socks pretty much for the babies. And this dresser actually has my sheets in it from my bed, my sheets and my pillowcases and all that kind of stuff. So that's something that's got to be in here. So yeah, that's this little area in detail. I move the table around and back and forth, both tables, to get my distance right and to figure like the whole, like filming the whole table or filming me and the table, or you know, whatever. I just kind of adjust the tables accordingly, and it's a pain in the butt to do it by myself because this thing here, I have to constantly move it up and down, you know, just so, and it's a really huge pain in the butt. And it doesn't matter, like, I try to put the stuff in the same place as it was the last time, but it doesn't work that way. So anyways, just wing it. So yes, this is my little filming area as part of my channel where I make all the magic happen. Oh. All right, that's too low. Gosh darn it. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get that out of the way. And now, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to do Fun Fur Friday. Because that's what today is. Fun Fur Friday. Okay, so. Hey everyone, and welcome to Thomason's Once Upon a Nursery. I appreciate you for clicking on this video and for choosing me to spend. Yep, that's it. So that is it for this part of the tour. Stay tuned for that side. All right, everybody. Here we go with another part of this tour. You are looking at the door of my storage room. And down below that we have Lennox chilling in a chair. And then Phoenix Fox, of course, she's in a little high chair. And for now, I just have like a little box down there that's the high chair sitting on because it's not tall enough. That box is a silicone baby that I have already opened and reviewed. I need to take some photos of her. And then up here along this is actually an ironing board. And I put a shower curtain on it so I can have something underneath. I can adjust the height however tall I want it, which is nice. But we have little Matea hanging out in a box bed. Tam's box beds. Yes, it is. And then Thisbe hanging out in a box bed. And then, oh, there's some stuff I need to put away. Lyra. Yep, she's chilling in her little box bed. And then Bindi and Maris chilling in their little box beds. That one's more like a lounger type thing. And then you guys have seen the tutu I made. Mia should be wearing it. But on this little wall right here, that is another divider to a dog crate. And as you can see, I have these little hangers. I get these off of curtains and different kinds of pants, and I don't know, these little hangers come on several different kinds of things, and I just save them. That belonged to some socks. But there's all the hair stuff, bows or whatever, a couple pairs of shoes, and of course that would be the way out. So yeah, let me just back up and show you where we've been. Let's get some focus on, shall we? Focus. Thank you. All right. And of course there's the ironing board with the shower curtain on it. Hey, you do what you got to do, right? And then I've shown you that dresser already. Yeah, so that's the other side of the nursery. Opposite of the triplets and Torrance and Ezra and Alessa. Yep. That's it. Now we have to wait for the after to see what changes I make. I'm going to go ahead and step around here and let you guys just see this full thing one more time. Had to move that lamp over there for a moment in those boxes. And that table. And that sheet. But here we go. It's just piled up in front of her. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this before of the nursery. Coming up is the after. I hope you guys enjoy.
2,000 years later.